So for today, I'm going to be doing, I don't really know what I'm calling this yet, but it's just going to be something that's very simple and fresh for the skin, the eyes. We're still going to be full coverage. We're just not going to be, you know, like smoky eye, or we're not going to be doing a lot on the eyes. We're just going to keep them very fresh and simple, and I'm going to do a very bold, springy look. I'm going to be using one of these colors. I don't exactly know what I am going to use yet, but I know it's going to be one of these. These are the soft matte lip creams, and this one is, I'm going to sound like such an idiot when if I were to try to say the name of this. I'll just show it to you guys. It's like Noya. I don't know how to say that. In the shade Malbec or Malbec. So that is what we are going to be doing today. So let's go ahead and jump right in. I'm just going to pull my hair back so there are no distractions. Now we're talking. Now we are talking. Okay, so my face is freshly washed, and I washed it and moisturized it about 30 minutes ago. So that is prime time to start your makeup. So I am first going to be spritzing my face with MAC Fix Plus, and the reason I'm doing this is because I washed my face, I moisturized it. The moisturizer I use is for dry skin, but it's not like a thick, creamy moisturizer, so it's good on days. It's good on days where you don't feel super dry, but today I do. So I'm just going to spritz my face with some MAC Fix Plus because I'm feeling a little extra dry today. I am also going to apply some Daily Lip Nourisher with mango and shea butter. It's by Pureless. It's like oily, and I like that because I feel like it really gets in there and moisturize my lips. Okay, now moving on to primer, and I'm going to be priming my face with the Photo Loving Primer by NYX. And since we spread our face with MAC Fix Plus, I'm not going to apply this all over my face. I'm just going to apply it right here in my problem area where I have pores, fine lines, anything like that, because this, basically my T-zone area, because basically this is just going to fill in, it's just going to blur out any pores or fine lines that you may have and you may not want. So that is what we are doing with this primer. Okay, moving on to foundation. Maybelline Matte and Poreless. I just can't say enough good things about this foundation. I just absolutely love it. It is, I think, my favorite foundation at the drugstore right now. So that's pretty big because I'm all about my L'Oreal. So I'm just going to take that on my beauty blender. And if you watched my, I don't remember what video it was, but I applied my foundation, the same foundation with a brush, and I was talking about how I liked it, how I didn't think I was going to like it with a brush. I only thought I was going to like the way I applied with a beauty blender. But I just don't think I like the way this foundation applies anyway, but with a beauty blender. It was okay with the brush, but I just think I like the way it applies with my beauty blender the best. This foundation is definitely a medium coverage, but all you have to do if you want full coverage, which that's what I'm going for today, all you have to do is just apply a second layer and it will be as full coverage as you need it to. This foundation is definitely buildable. That's why I like it, and it's matte, so you're not like applying dew, overdo, because some foundations that are like dewy, if you apply too much, you'll just look like a greased pig, and that's just not okay. Unless you want to look like a greased pig, but I can't say that I know a lot of people that do. Okay, moving on to concealer. We are going to be concealing with my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and I'm in the shade Fair. And you guys know the drill with this. I don't even have to explain it to you. Just run it underneath your eyes. I always take this up on my lid to prime for eyeshadow, even though we're really not going to be doing a lot today. We are just going to do it anyways, just to take some of the veins and some of the coloration out of it, because I have very colorful, very veiny eyes. You're just gonna blend that out with your beauty sponge. Then I'm also going to apply this on the other parts of my face that I want to highlight or cover any discoloration up. And also blend that out with my beauty sponge. And instead of taking, like, drawing lines here, I'm just going to, like, run my beauty blender up on those areas with the leftover product that I have on my beauty sponge from blending all the other stuff out. I'm going to be using the brush I always use to set my underarms. Hold on, I have to wipe it off. On my pants, obviously. Who else does that? We're all guilty. We're all guilty. I'm going to be using my Anastasia banana powder to set my under eyes. The steps that I'm taking are going to be full coverage, and it's going to look very natural and pretty, but it's also going to be dewy. So I'm using a matte and poreless foundation and a mattifying primer just to make sure that there are no lines, no pores, no nothing on my face, but applying this before and then applying this to the tops of my cheekbones and using a beauty blender to do all of that is going to make sure that we're still luminous with all this matte, poreless steps that we're taking. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and move on to the eyes before we finish the rest of the face. And I'm obviously going to be going in with my Morphe 350 palette because I use this for everything. I'm going to be obviously taking this shade right here. This is just my perfect transition shade. As you can see, I'm already hitting pan, which is like, no. I'm just going to be taking that on my Morphe M441 brush. As you guys know, I talked about this in my recent favorites as well. I'm just going to be blending this into my crease. We are keeping this very, very, very light today. We are not going to be doing a lot to the eyes at all. It's just going to be very fresh and springy, but very natural. The average everyday. So I'm just blending this into my crease back and forth in windshield wiper motions. Then I'll go back to circular motions. I'm just dusting this everywhere. As you guys know, that's how I like to use this color. It's just going to make everything very seamless and blended once I apply more colors on top, which I'm not really going to be doing that. Then I'm just going to be taking this color right here, a very light pink shimmer. You can see. You can see that. And I'm just going to be applying that to my lid with my finger. And just give it a nice pretty shine to our lid. I'm going to go in with my MAC 242 brush just to get it a little more precise in the crease. And you can pull your eye taut if you need to. I would advise you not to, but sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes you just gotta do it. Just to get it right in that inner corner and really get up in that crease without going too high. Then after you do that, you can go back in with your Morphe M441 brush, go back in with a little more of that color that we applied first, and just blend out your edges. That is all we are going to be doing to the lid. Now moving down to the lower lash line, we're going to be using a cream liner, white liner, anything you have, eyeshadow, whatever you want. You can put a pop of color down there. You just don't want anything dark on your waterline because that's what's going to make our eyes very open, very fresh, very awake looking, and that's the look we're going for. So I'm just going to apply this cream liner to my waterline. And my eyes are naturally just very, very red. So I'm not sick. I don't have allergies. This is just their natural color. It's very gross. I hate it. Okay, now that we've done that, you're going to take any flat definer brush you have. I was like, what am I trying to say? Any flat definer brush you have. Going back in with the Morphe palette. I don't want to take anything dark down there, but I don't want to just leave it blank. Actually, no. I'm just going to, you can take any pencil brush you have and take that same color that we applied to our crease and just run that underneath your lower lash line just to give it some color. Going back in with my Morphe and my MAC 242 brush, I'm just going to take that color that we applied to our lid and just apply that to our inner corner as well, just so it like rounds out. And I think it's just going to tie everything together. Okay, now we're just going to curl the lashes a little bit. Oh. I got my hair on my face. Oh, I hate that. Oh. Okay. Now we're just going to curl our lashes. Any lash curler you have will do. You just want to pulsate it a few times. This lash has been giving me some issues recently. I hate when my lashes don't want to cooperate. Whatever. I just want to do the same thing to this side. Just pull, ow. Just pulsate it a few times. Okay, so how come this side wants to do everything I want it to, but whatever. We are going to be applying Voluminous from L'Oreal in Carbon Black to our top lashes. I'm such a mess when it comes to applying mascara. It's like I just can't apply mascara without getting it on my lid. Whatever. Okay. Now I'm actually going to go do my brows and I will be right back. Okay, my brows are done. Now we are going to highlight the brow bone. And I am going to be using the shade in my Tarte palette only because it has like a champagne-y pink undertone, and I think it would just go perfect with what we got going on. Okie Now we are going to finish off the face, and I am going to be, I think I want to go in with my Coastal Scents mini blush and bronzer palette and use one of these. I think I want to use this one because it has like some shimmer in it, and I just dug my nail in it. That's not cute. As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, it has some sparkle and some shimmer in it, not too much to where it's not cute. And I just think it'll just look good with everything we got going on today. I keep saying that. Is that like my new thing? Okay, just on my Real Techniques brush, as you guys know, I mentioned this is in my favorites as well. I cannot put it down. I just can't. Going to also bring it up on my forehead just to balance out what we got going on our cheeks. Remember, leave the center of your forehead very bare, just the outside. Whatever's left over, I just run underneath my nose just to give it a little shadow. I run it down my nose a few times. In the jawline. Okay, now, I don't know if I want to use, I've never used the blushes. I don't think I've ever used the highlight color either. I don't know. I was going to use my Makeup Geek blush because I want to do something very pink and pretty on my cheeks. Yeah, I'm just going to stick with my Makeup Geek. I'll use the highlight though, maybe. We'll see. I'm just going to be using my Makeup Geek blush in the shade XOXO. It's very, very pink, but that is what I'm going for because this is going to be a fresh spring look. So I definitely, sorry, I'm tapping it off. I definitely want my cheeks to be very bright. So this stuff is pigmented. That's why I'm tapping it so much. Okay, so I'm going to go over, okay, so I'm going to use this highlight color in the palette. I've never used this before, but it's like white, I think. Oh, maybe I'm not. Are you kidding? Okay, that is matte as can be. There is no way. Nope, nope. I'm going, if I can find it. That is matte. That is, I think I'm going to go back in with my highlight and my Tarte palette that I applied to my brow bone because this is gorgeous as a face highlight as well. And just apply that to the high points of them cheekbones. So pretty. Also apply it to your nose. I'm just gonna apply some down here on my chin, on my cupid's bow. Okay. A little more, a little more. Now we are going to set the brows. Okay, and I am going to be trying a new mascara today for my lower lashes. This is the Tarteist Lash Paint. There's no shade. It's a black mascara. I don't know what else to say about it. But I've never used it. And this is what it looks like. The packaging is absolutely adorable. This is just the travel size one. But I mean, look at that. There's like splatter paint. It's like gold and black. Gold and black is like, I love gold and black together. I don't know how this is gonna work. I've never strayed away. Ooh. It's not bad. Okay, okay. Not bad. Just going to take a Q-tip and clean up my mascara. Okie dokie. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Okay, now what am I doing? I think I'm gonna spray my face first and then apply my lip. So going back in with my MAC, what? Fix Plus. What? I'm gonna be spraying my face with my MAC Fix Plus. I swear this is what heaven feels like. Okay, and as you can see, this is exactly what I was going for. We just look very fresh and glowy, and our eyes just look open and awake, and we just look very youthful, and that's what I was going for. Now we are going to pair it off with a real intense lip. I'm just gonna apply some of my lip moisturizer. I think I'm just gonna go in with this bad boy in the shade Malbec, who knows? Oh, this is intense. Ooh, but I think I like. Okay, so I've never used this product before. So I'm like figuring it out right now. The way that I'm seeing this product, when you first put it on and it applies kind of like a lip gloss, but it's drying and it's buildable. So I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay, so I'm gonna apply the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Milan over it. It's very bright, very pink for it to dry because it is very thick on my lips. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a few more spritzes of this. Ooh, and then just fan yourself off and you are good to go. Alright you guys, so this is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoy this easy, fresh, simple, everyday, maybe not every day with this lip, but this face is definitely every day. I just threw in a colorful lip just to spring it up a little. I know I did not just do that. I know I didn't. But I just wanted to spring it up a bit, so I really hope you guys enjoy this look. Make sure if you do to like it, give it a thumbs up, comment, all that good stuff. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah! Bye. It is 2 o'clock, Lacie. What is wrong with you? What is happening? Do the old finger trick. She said? Is that what she said? Seriously though? This bun is as big as my head. Oh well, first world probs. I'm gonna be going back. I can't right now. I totally spaced. Holy crap. Oh, I think I'm gonna go back in with my tarts. I think I'm gonna get it together. Get it together. I'm gonna get back in. Why do I get it? Oh my god. It's the tartest I cannot speak to day.